Hey guys, Wasfreak here to talk about my German Bundeswehr rubberized poncho. I've had this for a long time and I just want to finally share this piece, which is fantastic, and I recommend this as just a must-have, even if you're not a collector, just as a must-have. Now, I got this from Varosteleka in Finland for $30 shipped a couple years ago, and I'm just so impressed with this thing. This is heavy duty rubberized fabric. This is 100% waterproof. So you can stand outside in a downpour for hours and hours and this thing will keep you dry. Unlike things like this. This is your standard USGI type rain suit. A lot of them are made of ripstop, and after a little bit, these will soak through. So it will keep you dry for a little bit, but they will become saturated with moisture. And the price on these still isn't too bad. I haven't looked at them in a while. This particular one is from 1995, and a lot of these, they have a plastic on the inside which will come off with age, and that's just another part for them to leak through. And this one isn't quite ripstop, so it's a little bit more resilient, but the ripstop ponchos will soak through. I found that out the hard way a couple years ago when I had to go and get my mail. I had to walk through the rain, and by the time I got back to my house, I started getting wet. So like I said, this is a rubberized canvas. Almost reminds me of the East German chemical suit. Feels like the same material. And as you can see there, all the seams are bonded really, really well. And just a very fantastic piece of kit. All down the side here are little snaps so that you can choose where to put your armholes. I've got this set up for me, and just, man, this thing is just great. It's nice and big, and it's in OD, which goes with basically everything. You can use this even as like a camouflage poncho, and this will be windproof and everything else. So let's go ahead and put it on. All right, so this is the poncho as worn. As you can see, it's very, very big, gives you a lot of movement, and unlike the Swiss poncho, which I used to like, it goes all the way out to your arms so that your arms aren't exposed and your arms don't get wet. And you have a very, very wide range of motion. And unfortunately though, the hood on this particular model isn't big enough to fit over a standard helmet, but a standard well-designed helmet will be designed so that the water goes off of the rim in a way that it doesn't get into your eyes. And you've got a waterproof poncho, so even if it does run off of your helmet, you're not going to get wet. Let's do a 360 here. This thing is just really, really awesome. And big enough to, fit over your pack, whatever body armor you're wearing. And it's just great. Let's back up a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a better view here. And so this goes all the way down a little past my knees. So with this thing, you're covered again. Such a great piece. I can't believe I waited so long to get one of these, just because I'm honestly not a fan of the ripstop ponchos. So just a very cool piece. I highly recommend these to anyone. And let's go in and take a little bit of a closer look at this piece. Right, and here's an up-close look at the Bundeswehr poncho. As you can see, it's very, very big. A little close up on that. There's seams, and it looks like there's a button snap on the front to where probably like the US shelter halves or the European ponchos, where you can snap a bunch of them together and make like a giant tarp or a shelter half. So very, very cool piece. Let's get a close-up on the seams here. Pretty high quality. Have no idea how old this thing is, but it was in great shape when I got it. And the cool thing is on the inside there's two straps so that you can secure it more tightly around your waist. And definitely a piece I think everybody should have, even if you're not into military surplus. This thing is great, and in a pinch it has kept me dry in downpours. So I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.